for all the hits. The most hit music every hour to get you through your day. Power Hits 97.5 is a highly rated top 40 station playing today's best music, serving Salina with the perfect blend of current hits. All the hits, all the time. Power Hits 97.5.
SalinaPost.com is Salina's #1 news source. Our local news team has their fingers on the pulse of the city, breaking important stories impacting our community. Salina Post is also your home for live streaming local sports. Your 24/7 local news leader, SalinaPost.com.
Eagle Radio Salina is more than just your favorite radio stations. We are your creative partner for the web. We can craft digital marketing plans unique to your needs. Our creative team creates amazing digital ads for the web. We also offer outstanding video production for your website, YouTube, Facebook, Hulu, and more. Let our Eagle team help you soar. Discover the power of today's radio and digital platforms.
KINA 910 AM and 107.5 FM is the #1 talk radio station in Salina, featuring Coffee Talk in the mornings with Sean Hannity and Mark Levin in the afternoons. KINA is your stadium for the world champion Kansas City Chiefs and the home of Southeast of Saline sports. Local news, sports, and talk. KINA 910 AM and 107.5 FM.
94.5 FM KG Prime is Salina's favorite classic pop hit station. Playing all the songs you love from the 80s and 90s, Prime is the at-work station you listen to all day long. Playing the greatest hits on earth. 94.5 Prime FM.
99 FM KSKG is the #1 station in Salina and Manhattan. Home to Bobby Bones in the morning and afternoons with Shane McClintock. 99 KG delivers the best of today's hot country with concerts, contests, and 40-minute music sweeps every hour. 99 KG is Central Kansas's home for new country.
97.5 FM KJCK is Central Kansas's station for all the hits. The most hit music every hour to get you through your day. Power Hits 97.5 is a highly rated top 40 station playing today's best music, serving Salina with the perfect blend of current hits. All the hits, all the time. Power Hits 97.5.
SalinaPost.com is Salina's #1 news source. Our local news team has their fingers on the pulse of the city, breaking important stories impacting our community. Salina Post is also your home for live streaming local sports. Your 24/7 local news leader, SalinaPost.com.
Eagle Radio Salina is more than just your favorite radio stations. We are your creative partner for the web. We can craft digital marketing plans unique to your needs. Our creative team creates amazing digital ads for the web. We also offer outstanding video production for your website, YouTube, Facebook, Hulu, and more. Let our Eagle team help you soar. Discover the power of today's radio and digital platforms.
KINA 910 AM and 107.5 FM is the #1 talk radio station in Salina, featuring Coffee Talk in the mornings with Sean Hannity and Mark Levin in the afternoons. KINA is your stadium for the world champion Kansas City Chiefs and the home of Southeast of Saline sports. Local news, sports, and talk. KINA 910 AM and 107.5 FM.
94.5 FM KG Prime is Salina's favorite classic pop hit station. Playing all the songs you love from the 80s and 90s, Prime is the at-work station you listen to all day long. Playing the greatest hits on earth. 94.5 Prime FM.
99 FM KSKG is the #1 station in Salina and Manhattan. Home to Bobby Bones in the morning and afternoons with Shane McClintock. 99 KG delivers the best of today's hot country with concerts, contests, and 40-minute music sweeps every hour. 99 KG is Central Kansas's home for new country.
97.5 FM KJCK is Central Kansas's station for all the hits. The most hit music every hour to get you through your day. Power Hits 97.5 is a highly rated top 40 station playing today's best music, serving Salina with the perfect blend of current hits. All the hits, all the time. Power Hits 97.5.
SalinaPost.com is Salina's #1 news source. Our local news team has their fingers on the pulse of the city, breaking important stories impacting our community. Salina Post is also
And good afternoon from 6th and Buckeye in Abilene. It's the 2024 edition of the Central Kansas Free Fair Parade. I'm Randy Picking, along with the Director of Tourism here in the city of Abilene, Julie Roller. Julie, glad to have you with us today.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, going to have a great time. We're sitting in air-conditioned comfort. A lot of folks have staked out there along Buckeye. The parade going to be coming up here shortly. Want to let you know we got some great sponsors providing the live coverage on SalinaPost.com. Kansas Best Real Estate in downtown Abilene, inviting you to the 7th Annual Abilene Oktoberfest in downtown Abilene on September 20th and 21st. This two-day festival is bigger than ever. For all the details, you just need to visit Abilene Oktoberfest on Facebook. I also want to thank State Farm Agency of Amanda West, wishing all 4-H'ers and fair participants a happy and safe Central Kansas Free Fair. And Marshall Motors in Salina, a proud supporter of the kids who work hard and get things done. Visit Marshall Motors for your next car buying experience, serving you and Central Kansas for over 90 years. Well, Julie, again, I always love doing this parade. I've broadcast this parade, I've marched in this parade, and I've driven in this parade. And believe me, this is very comfortable where we're at today.
We definitely have the spot of choice. When visitors come to town, they come into our office on parade day and say, are people giving away all of those chairs? And we have to explain that people stake their claim very early in the day. So if you visit Abilene and you see hundreds of chairs out lining the sidewalks early on, it's not that they're giving up their chairs, it's they're staking their claim to watch this parade.
Yes, this is a tradition that's been around almost as long as the city of Abilene. Well, in a way, when it was a cattle town back in the days of the Chisholm Trail, there was a parade of longhorns that came through on their way to go back east.
There certainly was. And this is where the Cowboys got paid, and they had a really good time. And I think the Cowboys coming to town this week are hoping to do the same.
Absolutely. And, of course, the Wild Bill Hickok Rodeo going on through Thursday. The fair gets underway when?
So the fair, actually, it starts today.
Okay.
So all the booths are getting set up. The rodeo is kicking off tonight, running through Friday.
Okay.
And then Saturday and Sunday will be the demo derby.
All right, the demo derby. And again, I love the rodeo. The only thing is, I don't know, it's been a while since I've been to the rodeo, Julie. I always jumped about 3 feet when the cannon would go off. I don't know if it still goes off or not.
It certainly does.
Okay.
It does. It looks like Abilene's finest are starting us off here.
Yeah, it looks like the Dickinson County Sheriff's Office is going to lead the way here. Or that's Abilene Police.
Clearing the streets, getting us ready.
Yeah, and then I believe the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we're ready to go here.
Sheriff Jerry Davis.
Yeah, they're throwing out the candy. That's the one thing. We got air conditioning, but we don't get any candy. But
I'll give up the candy for the air conditioning.
I will too. Looks like maybe we got the Kansas Highway Patrol along with Abilene Police. Again, the law enforcement kind of beginning the parade as they always do, and we're going to have. You're going to share with us here in just a bit when they get a little more into camera view. You're going to share with us the Grand Marshals. It's honoring some Grand Marshals this year.
We are really excited about this. The Grand Marshals of the parade this year, it will be. Oh, we still have the Highway Patrol and some candy. All right. We should have Grand Marshals coming up here, but the first one you're going to see is someone that everyone in Abilene will recognize. He has had his hand in many, many projects, and that is Joe Minnick.
Oh, yeah. Boy, Joe's a name I remember from back in my days here in Abilene.
He's an engineering guru.
Oh, yeah. He is really helping with the steam engine and spearheading the restoration of that. I know every 15 years they have to kind of fix that up, and that's what they're doing right now.
Yes. No, he's absolutely wonderful.
All right. Boy, that looks like it might be a SWAT unit right there.
It certainly does. State trooper.
Yep. And hopefully they don't have to use it all that often, but it's nice to know it's there if it's needed. So
I think those kids are having the time of their life.
You know, if I was a little younger, I'd probably want to be up there as well. So, and again, the Highway Patrol and a good-looking vehicle there.
And then we're going to have the Abilene Fire Department.
Yes, the Abilene Fire Department. I'm a little partial to. Years ago, a cousin of mine, Dean Annis, was the fire chief.
Oh, very nice.
So, I've always been kind of partial to Abilene and the fire department. And that's the trucks have gotten a little fancier since
They
Dean's
have.
Day. Yes.
Most definitely. This is one of the newer trucks protecting Ike's hometown. It has a great American flag on the front of it as well. And followed by them, we have Grant Township. They provide wonderful mutual aid. I think the fire departments in the county just do an excellent job of supporting each other, and especially with these warm temperatures. I know they're going to get out and help each other. If there's a fire in one town, they're going to show up to provide some relief.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you want to be concerned and have that mutual aid in the event, say, of grass fires. And boy, those have been awful here the last few years in this part of the world.
Most definitely. Many hands make light work.
All right, coming up now, looks like the United States Marines. The Marines have arrived.
Very nice.
Yeah, the Marine Corps. That's a good-looking truck.
Isn't it?
All right, let's see. Next, something in camouflage. Okay, this might be, well, okay, I'm not sure who this is here.
Army National Guard.
Okay, the Army National Guard. And, boy, they brought a big gun along, and that's not used for pheasant or quail season, that's for sure.
Oh.
I wouldn't want that pointed at me.
No, but I think it wouldn't be bad if it was a big water gun today.
Oh, yeah, a water cannon would be fantastic, as warm as it is. Okay, now we have the mounted flag patrol, Julie.
We do. And they just look absolutely beautiful. And to be out on a horse in the warm temperatures, they're going to get their workout. But check out all of those flags. Oh, they look so nice. Not every horse is parade ready, and so they're doing an excellent job.
Yeah, and I love the fact we got a nice straight south wind is having those flags straight out, nice and stiff there. And, yeah, always like watching the horses. I would not ever get on one anymore because I'd hate to hurt the horse. But
you see Linda Bankus carrying the American flag. She is an icon.
Yep. And right here we've got... Looks like it could be a 4-H group.
This is the 4-H squad. So these
Okay.
are the former 4-H ambassadors, and they are helping the grand marshals in the parade. I think they have some water, and they're just out promoting 4-H in the fair. And here is Joe Minnick.
Oh, wow. I love that old truck.
Ridden in the carousel at the Dickinson County Heritage Center. He helped make it run. The Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad, his funny bikes. He is just an icon, a jack of all trades.
Every community needs somebody like that, and grateful that Abilene has Joe Minnick.
Most
to be part of it.
definitely. Up next, we have Dr. Mike Whitehair. He was Grand Marshal in 2013. And then we have Eisenhower Living History from 2012, and that's Jay Potter with Abilene's Victorian Inn driving them in his Mustang. And they love welcoming guests to their bed and breakfast.
Oh, I love that Mustang.
Oh, well, here's an icon, Lynette Lucas. If you've been into the county extension office,
I remember
was
Lynette.
there for many, many years and just absolutely wonderful and helped all of us when we might have been a little late on our project.
And there's Sandy Abel.
There is. She is in this great vehicle driven by the Hirsch family. This looks wonderful.
Yeah.
And we have the rodeo committee. Let's see. This is Stan Norman and Brent Gearing. We should also have Sid Hammond and Kenny Chase and Rod Riffle, who helped to coordinate all of the grand marshals and arrange the vehicles for them. It's just so cool to have them back in Abilene for the parade.
Absolutely. No, now coming up next.
Abilene Sister City.
Okay.
So our sister city is Omitama, Japan. I believe they got in last night. This relationship with Japan dates back to 1984. So for many years, they have been coming to Abilene, and it started as a mission with the Kansas Department of Agriculture and dairies. So you'll see a lot of dairy cows on their float, and the delegation, I don't know that they've ever been in a parade like this before.
Well, I got to tell you, I don't know what part of Japan they're in, but they're probably not used to this warm weather we got here in Kansas.
Probably not, but they look like they're having a great time, and they all have matching shirts and their host families. It's just so wonderful that people in the community welcome them. Up next, we have the SAR and the DAR, and those uniforms must be warm.
Oh, my. Yeah, I'm just thinking right now, I love how sharp they look, Julie, but Yeah, I'm glad they're wearing him, not I.
Most definitely. You see Bill Marshall there. He's real active with SAR and the first American flag with the Betsy Ross flag. It just looks great. Then we have the Sons of the American Revolution and the Daughters of the American Revolution here in Abilene. And so together they're working on a project right now to honor America 250. So if you visit the VFW downtown Abilene, work began today on a new mural to celebrate America 2025 or 250, excuse me, and that will be in 2026.
Oh yeah, it's hard to believe our 250th anniversary of the birth of the nation. It just seems like yesterday for me we were celebrating the bicentennial. So
right?
Wow, 50 years went by awfully fast.
Oh, I think it's just so exciting and just a great partnership. So go downtown and check out that mural.
Yeah.
Then we have the General Dwight D. Eisenhower VFW Post 3279 and the cans for honor. And so this helps fund the honor flights where they are able to take veterans back to D.C. every year. It's just a really great effort. And that trailer is on display at West Country Mart. You can stop and drop off cans, and the proceeds help to get those veterans back to D.C.
Yeah, I know over in Salina where I live, the VFW American Legion has a place to drop off aluminum cans, and don't drink as many sodas as I used to, but whenever I fill up a trash bag, it heads over there.
They certainly appreciate it.
All right, and right now we've got...
This is Dwight D. Eisenhower Memorial American Legion Post 1969.
All right, I love that big flag.
And if you check out, they have all 6 branches of the military represented there as well.
Even the Space Force, a new entity. Wow.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. Well, I like these bikes right here right now.
No, this looks great. I love all of the American flags.
Absolutely. You don't get any more all-American than Abilene.
No, we hosted a travel writer who said if you want to see the definition of Americana in the dictionary, it says see Abilene, Kansas.
Absolutely. It's still got its charm from all the years gone by. And now here's the, I believe, the Isis Shrine.
Oh.
Yeah, from Salina.
Very nice.
Yeah, and boy, I got to get that guy right there just walking by the camera. I got to get a pair of pants like that. I may have had a pair of pants like that back in the disco days. So I don't know.
What's old is new again.
Absolutely. It all cycles back, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Yeah, so again, the Isis Shrine Temple.
They're just a staple in the parade. I think everyone remembers them from their childhood. The organ that'll be playing.
Yeah, here comes the Calliope.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, you can't have a parade without the Calliope.
Yeah. You know, he is so talented. Doesn't even have to move his hands.
That's the kind of piano or organ playing that I would do, yeah. That's why I was a disc jockey back in the day. I couldn't play an instrument, couldn't sing without sounding like fingernails down a chalkboard. So I played records. I knew how to do that.
Hey,
so
no complaints.
Yeah. All right. Again, the Central Kansas Free Fair. I'd like to thank Kansas Best Real Estate in downtown Abilene, the State Farm Agency of Amanda West, and Marshall Motors in Salina, providing all the coverage here live on SalinaPost.com, and later on. You can see a rebroadcast on SalinaPost.com as well as on YouTube, Julie.
That's wonderful. Up next, we have the Abilene High School Marching Band, and it is directed by Abigail Hirsch. She is a 2015 graduate of Abilene High School, and this is her 2nd year. So it's great to have the band marching in the parade. I know when I was in band, I could march or I could play, but I sure couldn't do both.
Absolutely. Again, it's great to see, and that also kind of means we're not that far away from the start of the 2024-25 school year, and of course, hopefully the athletics of Abilene High do quite well.
We hope so. We had a good year last year, and looking forward to more of that.
Okay, it looks like we probably have the cheerleaders behind the band here. And
they're going to get in their steps today.
All right. Next, coming up here will be, let's see, not quite exactly with our lineup, but we'll take our best shots here.
The AHS two-steppers, support vehicle for the dancers there.
Yeah, and they're throwing out the candy. This is kind of to hold the kids over until Halloween shows up, you know.
Most definitely.
And here's the football team, it looks like.
I think this is all of the fall athletes.
Fall athletes, probably volleyball, cross country, football.
I think so. There are a lot of them.
Oh,
it's great to see so many kids active.
And great support from the community as well for all the athletics in Abilene. So
without a doubt. And Warren Wilson Hay providing that trailer. You know, not everyone has a trailer lying around. We're really fortunate to have them here that can help with these floats.
Yeah, and the guys are doing, and the ladies are throwing out the candy as well.
I believe this is going to be our rodeo committee.
Yeah, and
with a home automotive truck. Oh, and Miss Rodeo America, Emma Cameron from New Mexico, and Miss Rodeo K-State, Jordan Daughtery.
Oh, wow. I can imagine that the young lady in the purple is from Kansas State.
I think so.
Ema or every lady a Wildcat.
Yes.
There we
Oh,
go.
doesn't it? She's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, those chaps, all the flowers.
Oh, goodness.
Very, very impressive. And the rodeo committee, thank you to all of them for all that they do. This isn't just a 1 day or a 1 week a year job.
Yeah. Now, let's see. This might be the rodeo.
We have, I think, more rodeo committee members right here.
Oh, my. The way they throw that candy out, are they going to have enough to get them over to the fairgrounds?
They have a lot of boxes there.
Yeah.
Might be enjoying a little bit along the way, too. You never know.
Absolutely. The Tootsie Rolls were my weakness when it came to parades.
Oh, yes.
But, no, it looks like everybody's having a great time, and the kids doing a pretty good job of not getting too far out into the street when the candy gets. Of course, I think the candy tossers have been doing a pretty good job of getting it over to the side of the street as well.
Most definitely. You can't have a parade and not have candy.
Yeah. All right. Is this home automotive here?
This is.
Right. Good-looking truck there up on North Buckeye. Go see everybody up there at Home Automotive.
They're providing a lot of support for the rodeo, and I mean the vehicles and everything. It sure is appreciated. Great community partners.
And that's just it, Julie. You got great businesses who really care about their community, and things like this and other endeavors, they're right there for you.
Most definitely. So if you enjoy these types of events, remember to shop local and support Abilene.
Okay.
Here's a new vehicle. I don't know what style this is, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Now, being an old guy, there's too many bells and whistles on these newer vehicles for me. It's like, okay, I think I can turn the key, and that's about it.
Oh, I don't disagree, but once you get acclimated to it, that technology is pretty nice.
Absolutely, no kidding. Let's see now who we got coming up here.
Central Kansas Free Fair Royalty.
Well, I can't bend a knee where we're at, but if I would, I'm bending a knee to the royalty here.
2024 royalty. Now, they'll be at the rodeo every night. They'll be announced. Looks like they've been practicing their waves, wrist, elbow, elbow.
Yeah. The British royal family would be very proud of them.
They would. Oh, they would. And the 2023 royalty. Now, this is dedication. They came back to come and be in their hometown parade one last time.
Well, that is really
a lot of those
nice.
kids will be going off to college, but they're coming home to make sure to be in this parade, and thank everybody for selecting them.
Okay, and now the Dickinson County Democrats. It's an election year, if you haven't noticed. And the Dickinson County Democrats driving through right now. Again, we're less than 100 days away from the general election. And
we have a primary next week, August 6th.
Yeah, get out and vote. It's
definitely.
It's the easiest thing, regardless of who you vote for. Get out and participate. It's your obligation.
Bennington State Bank, this looks great. They have a great office right on 3rd Street. They could be sitting inside in the air conditioning watching the parade, but they're out today with a wonderful float.
Yeah, again, great community supporters. And yeah, boy, I don't know what they're throwing out. I kind of wish I
don't think it's dollar bills.
Yeah, if that was, I might have you might do the play-by-play yourself.
Check this out.
This
Pioneer Farm and Ranch. They have a wagon. How neat. Talk about past and present.
Oh, no kidding. And I know I hearken back to my days of living in Abilene and being part of Abilene Radio. Pioneer Farm and Ranch, always around, always a great community sponsor.
Oh, without a doubt.
And, of course, we have a little bit of a pause like you normally do in all these parades. It's just the way parades run. You don't have any giant balloons like they have in Thanksgiving in New York City, but we got a lot of neat things going for us right here now, Julie.
I give a quick shout out to the parade committee, Kylie Lee and Kaylee Ferris. This is not an easy job.
No.
It's not one that you have to apply an interview for. People aren't beating down the door to have this opportunity, but thank you to them for keeping this going. And right now we have Tri-County Telephone and Next Tech Wireless. Tri-County has fiber internet throughout so much of Dickinson County, and they're just a wonderful community partner and provide great service.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Technology's gotten to a point now where streaming is really quite easy to get and achieve.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, wow.
Ad Astra, the next 100 years.
Oh, there's some work that went into that.
There is.
Oh, that's good looking.
It's kind of a bobble-headed Wild Bill Hickok on a rocket.
I don't know if Wild Bill would ever do that. Yeah, I bet he would. If he was still around, I bet Wild Bill would try that.
Oh, and Rawhide Portable Corral. They are frequently named one of the coolest products that's made in Kansas. And this corral you can set up by yourself, which is absolutely remarkable when you think about the engineering that went behind that, and John McDonald and all he's done for the rodeo. And if you see those great shoots and everything, you can thank John. Neighbor to Neighbor, here we go.
Great old pickup there.
Jim and Cindy Medina driving that. They have water to spray on everybody. I know they'd loaded up buckets trying to help people stay cool, but wonderful partners who just really are there to provide assistance to the community.
And again, we'd like to thank our sponsors of the Central Kansas Free Fair Parade, Kansas Best Real Estate, downtown Abilene, inviting you to the 7th Annual Oktoberfest on the 20th and 21st of September. That's just closer than you'd think. 2-day events getting bigger than ever, and real easy to find out details. Visit the Abilene Oktoberfest on Facebook, State Farm Agency of Amanda West, and Marshall Motors in Salina. Well, Julie, who do we have coming up next?
This is Tallgrass Dental. You think they're handing out candy or toothbrushes?
You know, I don't know if I would see a dentist handing out candy, although it might be a great business provider, too.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes. Well, those are necessary.
They certainly are.
And
Look at those great teeth.
Yeah, let's see.
Robson Oil Company, a great Abilene company.
Oh, again, yes, it's just...
the community support is just amazing.
And it's a lot of these are the small businesses that provide the economic engine for all of us, and we're so grateful to have them around. And again, Robson Oil has been around a long, long time.
Multi-generational.
And let's see, that's another
Sue
little bit more.
Robson right there waving at the camera.
And boy, that's a good-looking tanker truck.
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, I wonder how much time they have to put into shining that, or if that's just the way the surface is, the way they make it. But that's a great
question.
That's a good-looking truck there, and boy, it looks like for all your fuel needs out on the farm, boy, they can take care of it for you, as well as probably here in town as well. So, and yeah, a couple of big, large tanker trucks for Robson Oil, and now little pause here on this good-looking Tuesday afternoon. Not quite as hot as what they thought, but hey, it's the end of July, and you kind of expect that.
If it's over 100, it's fair time.
Yeah, absolutely. But you also, with the little bit of rain that we've had lately, if you need a rain, a fair will do that.
That is so true.
Yeah,
so very true. It also helps identify if you have a leak in your camper. Oh, let's see. Oh, RHV. That is an iconic downtown Abilene business.
Right there at 3rd and Buckeye.
If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
You know, I think you spoke the truth there, Julie. You spoke the truth.
We have bus tours that love just to stop into some of these old-fashioned hardware stores. It's one of the great stops for them.
Yeah, I have a young son and his wife of 2 years. They like coming to Abilene, do the antiquing.
Most definitely.
And they
you never know what you'll find.
And they come home, Dad, look what I bought. Do you need that? No, but I wanted it. So.
And you never know when you'll find another one.
Exactly.
It's not like going to Walmart or Target where there's 20 more on the shelf. Antique, you better buy it now. You don't know when you'll see it again.
That's true. And one of the nice things before we get to our next entry in the parade is I love how Abilene has maintained the historic charm downtown.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. And if you drive down 3rd Street, the older homes, wow.
Oh, absolutely. Best historic small town for many years in a row. Here's Kalen Robinson. He is running for sheriff.
and running for sheriff. Got a new jail here recently.
Yes, we do. And I am proud to say I visited it once on a tour.
There you go. Yes, I used to, in the old days of Police Beat, cover the jail. Luckily, I always got to walk out. So
Yes.
And
I wouldn't say it's the nicest place to stay in Abilene, but
No.
the facility does look pretty good.
well, it's for the community safety as well as the safety of the employees there too. Plus,
Without a doubt.
unfortunately, we kind of have to have more space for folks who step on the wrong side of the law there.
We do. Valor Auto Group in Junction City.
Yep.
Their American flags.
Well, that's one thing. You get an idea here is maybe it's time to get a new vehicle, a truck, a car, and you get an idea of what's available when they come through the parades.
You
Going, hey,
certainly do.
I need to do that and get that. And here comes a Jeep. I used to be a Jeep Cherokee owner. Back in my storm chasing days, I used to have a Jeep Cherokee, and I replaced the windshield 4 times because of hail.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah, I was a hail magnet back in the day when I chased storms, and I got smart and then eventually went in to the studio and anchored severe weather coverage. A lot safer there. Plus, there's a restroom and a coffee pot just
And
around the
lower
corner.
insurance premium.
Yep. So a bunch of good-looking cars coming through
There
here
are.
in the Central Kansas Free Fair Parade.
You know, our
And-
auto dealers really just do an excellent job in showing up and sponsoring, and it really is appreciated.
And it looks like we got the
Oh.
Sand Springs Rustlers.
Yes, 4-H Club. Oh, looks so nice. I was a 4-H kid back in the day. I was a jolly Jayhawker, which was kind of hard to stomach because I was also a K-State Wildcat.
Yeah. Well, you know, I won't say much, but I am a Jayhawk fan. But my second team is Kansas State.
Yes.
And I always tell people my two teams that I support are the Jayhawks and whoever's playing Missouri. So,
Oh, we have more horses.
Yep.
You know, these guys are just doing a great job.
oh man, yep. And I like seeing the younger people out on the horses
Oh,
and
definitely.
getting. Yeah, you know, this is hands down so much better for youngsters than being on your tablets or the laptop all day long.
You want to practice hand-eye coordination?
Yeah.
Right there.
And yeah, they kind of have to be careful of what they do because the traffic slowed up just a bit.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, always appreciate all the American flags we see here in the parade. Looks like our next entry is Scott Hill, state representative, who's running for re-election this year.
Yes, Scott and Lynette Hill should be inside their truck there. Just live right here on Buckeye. First term, running for a second term.
And again, that's not exactly a popular.
Not quite Scott and Lynette there, but we have their vehicle.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you they're walking back behind.
It could
yes.
be. Look at the Kansas flags and the American flag. Even though we're going into August, before you know it, it's going to be January, and they're going to be back in session down in Topeka.
See, we should have known Scott will be walking in the parade.
Yeah.
That's how you differentiate between your politicians, right? The
Yep.
ones that ride and the ones that walk.
Yeah.
They're
well,
getting their steps in today.
My guess is, since I'm doing this in an air-conditioned comfort, I probably wouldn't get many votes like Scott would get for being out there walking in the parade.
Oh, yes. But it's nice that they show up and that they participate.
Looks like our next entrant is DS&O Electric. And I want to send a shout-out to the men and women who go out in all kinds of weather, either an ice storm or a severe thunderstorm, and try to get that electricity restored, because it's no fun and it's dangerous. And so thank you to everybody at DS&O Electric Cooperative. That's kind of a nice little
bucket truck there.
Yep.
And then check out their float. Very
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, wow.
I think
There's
that's
a transformer.
very
yeah.
well said. Grateful for DS&O employees, past, present, and future. If you're thinking about a career, that's a great career.
Yep, hands-on, doing things for your community, and feel good about the work you do. And again, a tip of the hat to everybody that gets out there in all that nasty weather. I'm glad to see that they're kind of sitting back and just tossing out the candy today. And hopefully they're done with having to do a lot of things with power lines here with our weather the rest of the year.
I think we're all running our air conditioning.
Yeah.
And it's taxing. Oh, we have the Demolition Derby.
Oh, yeah. Here's an entrance into the Derby here coming up.
Oh, this one looks great, doesn't it?
Birdman. And what is that? Is that a goose on top?
Yeah.
Or is it a heron? I'm not sure what that is.
This is Connor Barlow, number 44. You can see him on Saturday and Sunday night at the Demo Derby.
And that's going to be over in the rodeo arena,
It
right?
certainly is. Oh, and Garfield Senior Living. So it's the former Garfield Elementary School turned senior living. If you haven't visited, it is absolutely beautiful. And they do an excellent job of involving their residents, just bringing them out, letting them experience community events. It really is one big happy family.
Yeah, it's a good-looking float they got there. Now, First Bank of Kansas, another great community sponsor here in Abilene.
Lots of balloons.
The blue and
there's
white.
some bubbles.
There you go. That's makes me think of Lawrence Welk here. I don't know if you might. Are you old enough to remember Lawrence Welk? Okay.
On Channel 8.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
I remember back in the days when it was on Channel 13 out of Topeka.
Oh, okay.
So, of course, I got a year or two on you, I
Maybe
think.
just
Yeah.
a couple. Oh, Prairie Land Partners and
yeah.
John Deere. I think there's a lot of people in this audience that are looking at that equipment saying, man, I wish I had that at home. Think of all the trees you could clear.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can, that little...
and the
front
track
end,
on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to replace tires that are popped because of all the thorns you encounter out in your pasture.
Yeah, and probably a little easier moving in the ice and snow as well, too. They have those tracks.
Definitely.
Oh, look at this baler here.
I'm going to bet they're also sitting in air conditioning.
Yep. Now, again, y'all going to get sick of hearing me say this. Back in the day when I'd help my dad with harvest and my grandparents and uncles, my dad and uncles were excited the year my grandpa got an umbrella.
Oh, my.
So.
Oh, can you imagine what they would think today?
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's,
I mean, the GPS, the air conditioning, all the technology.
It's even
remarkable.
Being a city kid for the most part, Julie, I still love and just amazed at watching the farm implements. Now, let's see.
Abilene Animal Hospital.
All right.
They provide great care to so many beloved family members.
Oh, absolutely. I lost my closest buddy a year and a half ago after he's 15 years old. And I'm going to wait a while before I get another one. Maybe have to check out and see what's over here in Abilene. And if I need to take him somewhere, I can do it at the Abilene Animal Hospital.
They provide great service.
And plenty of little water out there today to help cool folks
Doesn't that
down.
look great?
Well, again, you're watching the Central Kansas Free Fair Parade on SalinaPost.com and as well as YouTube. Like to thank our sponsors, Kansas Best Real Estate in downtown Abilene, inviting you to the Oktoberfest in September 21st and 20th. State Farm Agency Amanda West and Marshall Motors in Salina. Who we got now? Okay, Jerry Davis.
Jerry Davis running for sheriff. We saw the sheriff's department earlier, and here's his campaign vehicle. I'm going to bet he's out working today. But this is a team of volunteers who are trying to help Jerry get reelected, and they're out and enjoying the parade.
Yeah, my guess is there's probably going to be looks like there's going to be a challenge to anybody running in the primary in August, so you need to get out and vote.
Most definitely. Here's Jerry's sisters. They're literally carrying the banner for him.
Yeah, and they have a ways to go yet.
It is a family affair.
You bet it is. Okay, and here's some more
Jerry
Davis.
supporters, yes.
Got a nice contingent here for Jerry Davis.
And they all look here like they're here on their free will.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, I marched in that toasty parade for you, so do I get a pass? No, I bet you get pulled over, you're still going to get that ticket.
Yeah, no get out of jail free card here, not even to participate in a parade.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, there's some candy.
Yeah. And boy, look at this.
Oh, wow. Very patriotic. Bruna implement. We had green earlier. Now we need to get some red.
Absolutely. No, that's KXIH. And just, Julie, I'm just amazed at, I get slack-jawed and I see that. And First of all, I know there's a stairway to get you there, but boy, I'd have a heck of a time getting up there. But wow, that you see those things working out in the field, it's amazing.
Oh, yes. Oh, Amanda West
Yep.
State Farm, one of our great sponsors today. Amanda is so active in the community, just always shows up, always willing to lend a helping hand, sponsor a race, whatever it is, just really great community presence.
And like they say, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And they certainly are.
And let's see, Vi Communications here.
Five Broadband.
Yes.
Provides service throughout Abilene. There's some nice balloons there and another American flag.
Yeah, so, again, there's other folks that are out at all hours trying to fix issues that may come up. Internet, TV, and phone, Vi Broadband is available for you. Oh, wow.
Oh, I think they have some frozen popsicles.
Yeah.
That's going to be a popular one.
Yeah, no kidding. I think Brian, our producer here and camera operator, knew the guy that was throwing out the
I think
icicles
so.
there, the popsicles.
The kids would be smart to make friends with him.
Uh-huh.
I think some more Vive vehicles are on the way here.
Yeah, and I do want to send a shout out to Brian Dennett, who's producing this and working the camera. We're in air-conditioned comfort. He's out in the heat. So, Brian, thank you very much. Appreciate it muchly.
And all of his equipment is running smoothly. It looks great.
And just amazing, the technology. Used to be that we could record this on a VHS camera, and you'd get it all. But now it streams live, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you live on SalinaPost.com. So
There are people from around the country who would love to be back for this fair, and they're able to tune in and watch, and that really is just so wonderful. Thank you for providing this service.
Absolutely love it. Again, this is my second hometown, and I'm excited to be able to be a part of the broadcast of the parade. And let's see, coming up next.
Let's see. Freshly washed truck.
Yep. I'm not really sure who this is.
This is M&M Tire.
Okay.
Now, if you are traveling and you end up with a flat tire, you can take it down here and they will take care of you.
That's good. I need somebody at my age, and I'm clueless anymore on changing tires. Glad to know there's somebody around that can take care of it for you.
Right here, downtown Abilene, great community partner, but they will take care of. So many times we have visitors come and say, we're having car problems. What do? We say, hop down to M&M, and they always take care of them.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, Stafford Veterans. Look at all of those flags.
Oh, my. Yes.
Again, with all of the branches of the military.
And the VFW, and let's see. My goodness, there's... there's several
cool.
states. I think, Julie, there's a lot of states involved. This is probably all 50 states are represented at this.
Look how all those trailers are hooked together.
Oh, wow. That's some good engineering right there.
Right? I'm going to bet they take that apart before they drive down interstate.
I would hope so, yeah. But you look at looks like all 50 states are represented there. I know looking backwards, we got Illinois there, Iowa,
California,
Arizona. I challenging myself in knowing those flags.
Yes.
And nice big stars and stripes.
Oh, this is a great setup. Somebody, wonderful, just a great welder.
Oh my, yeah, that is really neat.
Oh, here's Land Pride.
Yep.
Wonderful community employer.
Absolutely, and the one thing I want to say, we're an agricultural community here, and we got a lot of folks who take care of the community, the producers out there, the cattlemen, the other things they do in livestock. Thank you for what you do, and glad you got the support here.
Oh, this is cool. That would be real helpful out on our trail project.
A Kubota, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're seeing all colors: green, red, orange. Whatever your color, I think
We've
you can find
got it here in the parade.
We do. Oh, we do.
We sure do. Of course, one of these awkward pauses in broadcasting, because we're just kind of looking and seeing what's going on and who's coming down. We got a large semi on its way here in a minute. Looks like it's probably got some more Kubotas on it. I think this is more Land's Pride that's coming up on the semi.
It's amazing. As you travel the country, you can see these trucks still. I mean, they put a lot of miles on and they're hauling product all over. And it's just so cool that stuff is, made in Abilene and Salina and just, throughout Kansas.
Yeah, and take pride in that it's made right here in our part of the world.
Take pride in land pride.
There you go.
Some nice mower decks.
Oh, my. My wife would like that. Just one swipe and our front yard would be done. That's one thing about the dry weather. My wife hasn't had to do much in the way of mowing. I supervise.
Oh,
She
that is
mows.
so kind of you.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it.
Yeah. Well, if you want it done right. Well, here's the way you do it, guys. If you want somebody else to do it, don't do it very well. Guess who's not very good at doing it well? Me.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm here. Got the hand raised up and everything. All right.
Here's West Plaza Country Mart. The neatest thing about West Plaza Country Mart, they still carry your groceries out for you.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, that is a tourist attraction right there.
And they probably check you out, too, because
They
there's places in Salina that won't do that.
They check you out. They walk out with your cart. They bring it back for
Wow.
you. That is amazing customer service. And if they don't have it, they'll get it in for you.
Customer service. That's very, very important.
There's
All right.
hope for your money in Hope, the First National Bank of Hope. Great
Yeah.
Dickinson County partner here. And there will always be hope in Kansas.
You beat me to it, Julie. You beat me to it.
Oh, Next Home Unlimited. Becky Schwab. She always has a great team in the parade.
Gosh, I remember Becky from way back when.
Oh, now check this out.
Oh, this is
Lumber
cool.
House True Value.
Oh, well, look at that neat little pickup.
Oh, how cool.
And the little Hustler mowers in front.
And that flag looks just beautiful.
yeah.
And check it out, General Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Yep. Again, there's just so much to take pride in Abilene, but I think basically the people make it.
Without a doubt. Here's Amber Engel, co-owner with her husband Matt of Lumber House. Oh, they just have a great display. And it's not just building materials. If you're looking for clothes or gifts or anything, Lumber House has it. They just have a great selection of products. Stop in. You'll be really, really impressed.
Hey, that's a good looking float they got there.
Put a lot of work into that. All the brands that they sell.
Oh, yeah.
Milwaukee.
And I see all this potting mix and stuff in the back there. I see more projects for my wife. So
They also sell a lot of, I think those are Hustler mowers.
Yep.
Now, I can't mow in a straight line on that, but I'm sure others can.
Yeah. Now, straight lines are not an issue. I can do that. Straight lines, not so much.
Oh,
I'd probably have to have an officer out there and say, "Can you walk this line?" And you sure don't mow straight. So. Oh. And that looks like a lemon tree back there in the.
it does.
Now, of course, I'm no
That's
horticulturist.
interesting.
Yeah.
When
Well, if
life
you-
hands you lemons.
Yeah, and I bet you could keep that on a enclosed porch or something like that. Or is that apples?
Maybe.
They're yellow.
Maybe they haven't turned yet. Not a great horticulturist. Horizon Farm and Ranch Realty. If you're looking for land, that's who you can call.
Yes, and next,
The Abilene Vape and CBD. They're your Kansas Hempire. You can check
Wow.
out their wrapped VW.
oh, I love that
Van, isn't that cool?
That is so cool. And then got
Twisted Wrenches. They also have an auto mechanic business just north of McDonald's and Subway up north on Buckeye.
and got some dirt bikes. It looks like going with them as well.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, here's some more of Twisted Wrenches. Again, I'm not mechanically inclined, and I'll have to tell you that I need people. I'm about as dumb as it comes to machinery and vehicles, so glad to have folks that will take care of you.
Oh, most definitely. And it's nice to identify them early on before you have a problem.
Yes.
Say, where am I going to take my vehicle, when and if it does break down? Abilene Machine.
Oh, my, they've been a staple in this area for forever.
They do business all over the country. If you are looking for a part, they can find it for you. They're also a great sponsor out at the rodeo and the fair, and this looks great.
Yeah, and they're located out just west of town, close to Sand Springs,
Yes,
right?
most definitely.
Okay.
Oh, we have Don's Tire, another one. If you have big trucks and have problems with tires, that's who to call right there. Great community partner just south of Abilene, or south end of Abilene.
Yep.
They'll come out and get it fixed for you and rotate your tires, and I'm sure they'd be happy to sell you some new ones as well.
Yep. We always need those. And don't need to have them be bold like you're at the races there. So now, looks like Friesen Motors out of Clay Center.
Yes. Oh, there's a little one getting to wave.
Yeah,
Nice
getting to be on
thumbs up.
or get to be streaming on Salina Post.
Very
And,
nice.
what we got here next?
Oh, that is a good question.
It's a Kennels.
It is. MJ Kennels. You're testing my eyesight here. I think I might need to go see an eye doctor.
Some good-looking dogs there.
Check out the side-by-side with the dog and the eyes and the tongue.
Yeah, and it looks like the dog is, okay, there's somebody that's driving, not the dog. Okay. I'm going to say the dog is putting me to shame on driving. All right, now I think we got another candidate for office, Scott Prince, running for county commissioner.
In the 3rd District. Again, the election is Tuesday, August 6th. Advanced voting's going on now. You can go in the courthouse and vote.
Or vote on election day. Again, please get out and vote, regardless of who you're going to vote for. We want to know that you did your part of our constitutional republic.
Oh,
And
Auburn Pharmacy, lots of candy for you there. That'll cure you.
Or they got the stuff to take care of what ails you if you have too much candy.
Oh.
And I got some more horses here.
Now, is this Broken Wing Ranch Ministries? Is what our sheet says here.
Okay.
It's going to be my guess. We have some more Marshall Motors.
Out of
More
Salina.
vehicles to check out.
Again, our thanks to Marshall Motors, one of our sponsors here of the Central Kansas Free Fair Parade on salinapost.com.
See Jamie Stroda with Accent Boutique driving for them right there. This is definitely not her first parade.
Been to a few of them.
Oh, she's a veteran. Some pretty cool vehicles there. They're also a great sponsor of the Demo Derby.
Yeah, not just the Abilene businesses, but surrounding. You had Junction City, Clay Center, Salina.
We all need each other.
Yeah, absolutely. It's we're all one big, great community, and it's nice to be able to participate in all the different parades because each county has their own situation when it comes to fairs and parades. One thing I want to stress, Julie, you're a 4-H'er.
Yes, I am, to make the best better.
Go check out the 4-H'ers and talk to them. Ask them about their projects. Ask them. They would love to share with you what they do. And one of the toughest things is the livestock auction on Fridays. That's tough.
Oh, to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well,
Let's see.
I think this is our Great Plains Theater.
Okay.
Their banner's kind of pushed up there, but Great Plains Theater, the next show is going to be Honky Tonk Angels. It's going to open in October 4th through the 13th. Well, actually, is that Girl Scouts?
That might be the Girl Scouts there.
Well,
that's
okay. Oh, Girl Scout Troop 2134.
Okay.
Perhaps. You know, trying to get all of these vehicles lined up, that is a challenge.
Yes, and again, thank you for sharing the organizers of the parade, Julie, and they need to kick their heels up and have a cold lemonade or iced tea tonight. So
I think Kylie and Kaylee have certainly earned it.
yeah, and here's now the Smoky Hill Equality Coalition coming through the parade now. And boy, they're right behind them is
Salina Septic Service. If you're hosting events, that's what you need right there.
yeah, always can take care if you've got an issue with your septic system, your septic tank. Call these folks and they can take care of it for you. I'm glad there's people who can do that. I couldn't do the job, but I'm glad they're there.
And knowing who they are ahead of time before you need them, it's very important. You know, this advertising in the parade it does work. You might not need them today or tomorrow, but next year, 5 years from now,
You're going to remember that. Hey, I saw those guys in the fair parade, and golly, you got to check. I unfortunately need them, so yeah, they're there for you to make sure your plumbing keeps humming.
And we have Caw Valley Engineering. They do a lot of work in the area.
Designing the ground where we live, work, and play.
Looks like they use some drones in some of their work as well. That's
Wow.
pretty cool. Technology is just changing so rapidly.
I have friends that have drones, and I just don't have good hand-eye coordination. I'm glad somebody does. It's fascinating to see the shots you can get. And of course, in the event of natural disasters and things like that, these drones can go up and check things where you might not be able to get through, unfortunately, if there's a tornado or a fire or something like that that moves through an area. So
And in law enforcement, they're used so much as well. I mean, it is really cool technology. I think I would probably lose one.
yeah. My boss lost one once in some cottonwoods when he got it, and then he had to go find it. So
Oh, I think behind them we have a Memorial Health System, and I know that Billy Hansen is supposed to be out here handing out bomb pops.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty cool. That's going to be very popular. Oh, looks nice and cool.
Billy Hansen, one of my favorite gentlemen, worked with him in radio years ago.
Yes.
He's just he's a good man. I have nothing but high praises to sing.
There you go.
Yeah, so hi there. 2. Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, I tell you
Very
what,
nice.
we worked out for us here.
We've earned our bum pop.
Yeah.
It's a nice payment. Memorial Health System, we are so lucky to have a local hospital and its partnership with Salina. Really, they can take care of you. And if you've been in their emergency room, you will realize it is 5 stars.
You bet. And great to have fantastic medical care very, very close. That's one of the things, Julie, I think if anybody would be wanting to know more about Abilene is the great healthcare services that you have here.
Most definitely. We talked about, Garfield Senior Living, being able to live here because we have a great health system is important.
And let's see.
Home
next,
Health and Hospice of Dickinson County. Well, I think we have somebody on a gurney. I think that's a dummy.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm insulting anybody.
No. That could be an old radio broadcaster, so.
I don't know. Past, present, and future?
Well, I will tell you, having needing hospice care for parents, it's great to have somebody to help you out.
They do amazing work.
Yeah, because they're angels on earth, and when you're going through the tough time of losing someone, plus the patient, they how much attention they give to the patient. So hospice care, God bless them.
Village Manor here.
Yep. And they're looking like they're trying to get some more candy out. Boy, there's a ton of candy on the other side.
There is. Oh, and then the bus with the residents. That really is just such a great service that they offer. Just to tell the residents, hey, want to come and not only watch the parade, but how about being in the parade?
Yeah, and then they can watch the parade later, either on YouTube or SalinaPost.com.
Most definitely. And Salina Regional Health Center, always hiring. I think all positions right now, we just can't get enough employees. So we're excited to launch a great campaign during the fair, the Love Kansas campaign. So we're giving out hand fans at the rodeo and encouraging people to come back to Abilene.
Yep. No, I love coming through here, and on the way over, Vivian and I need to come back over here sometime, just look around.
Absolutely. Phillips Seed do a lot of business throughout the county and throughout the state.
Yeah, when on the drive over, looks like the corn's ready. It
was knee-high by the 4th of July.
Yeah, well, this is more than knee-high, but it looks like it's ready to go.
Some great friends from down the road, Solomon Schools.
The Gorillas.
Very cool float there.
Yeah, I like that.
Very cool. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
Wish them a great season.
Yeah, again, the Dickinson County has been blessed to have some very good athletic teams in the last few years, and wish them all the best and best health to them too. I got to tell you, the guy in the gorilla suit, having wore mascot uniforms in the past, tip of the hat to him on a day like today.
Most definitely. Well, here's a really cool cake.
Wow.
We celebrate. Oh, Virginia Hoffman. Oh, very, very cool.
100.
102.
Oh, my.
She is doing remarkably well. That is just so neat.
Well, Virginia, I'm sorry I shorted you those 2 years there, but bless you and happy birthday.
Oh, very cool. Homestead Assisted Living. Just providing great care to Abilene residents, and just it's so nice to have those facilities that you can stay in your community and not have to go elsewhere.
Well, from youngsters, infants up to 102 and older, Abilene is the community for you. It takes care of everybody, all age
Certainly
groups.
do.
And now looks like Hirsch Real Estate coming this way.
Yes. There's Joan Hirsch throwing candy, koozies, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, and that pool after the parade, I bet I would just jump right in it and say, take me home.
Most definitely. I think up next, is this going to be our Abilene FFA?
Yeah, there's another group I always like supporting, the 4-H'ers, but also the Future Farmers of America, because I like to eat. And
I think we all do. They are talented. And, it's not just for those who live on a farm. I think that's a neat thing about these FFA and 4-H, so many different projects. If you're passionate about something, they'll help you connect with a project that'll work well for you.
And Meridian Media here, good folks over there, know a lot of them. In radio, we kind of know everybody through the years. And that would be Y93.7, the General, KABI, KSAL, 104.9 FM, and KSAL.com. So good people over there at Meridian Media.
And here we have the Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad. And if you look at the back here, this is a rail bike. And if you've never been on a rail bike, you are missing out. So their hope someday is to have these available on the rails as well. And it is an absolute blast.
Well,
so here you're getting a preview, and hopefully someday we'll see some more of them around town.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Steve Smethers when they're ready. And go.
They are cool.
Yeah. And here's Jim Clark pulling
with the old Abilene Town Gunfighters. They perform on the weekends from Memorial Day through Labor Day. Just put on a really great show and always remind the kids about the safety aspect. And I think that's something I really respect about their show. They give just great safety talks for those kids and help to educate them on gun safety and just connecting us with our history.
Yeah, and again, it's something that I can remember back being a youngster. Only 9 or 10 years old. And that's been a few years going over to old Abilene Town.
Oh, definitely. Let's see here. Sunflower Chic.
Okay.
Sure, you could find them on Facebook, and I'm going to bet they have some pretty cool stuff you might need.
Yeah, let's see. We got some more right now, and the wind's kind of playing the tricks on us.
Lots of vehicles.
Yeah.
Check out that wrap.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Very colorful.
That's quite the tiger look there.
Right? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, and those Razors, those all-terrain vehicles, those are really, really neat. Oh, lost his sign there. Yep, there you go. So.
Well, maybe somebody will rescue
Yeah, and one of the spectators picked up the sign for him, and that's one thing you don't probably have on your plan is to lose your sign.
Not on your bingo card today.
Not on the bingo card. Absolutely. Thank you.
Abilene Eye Care Associates. There's Dr. Jeff Ludy and Troy Juneman. I think I probably need to visit them so I can read some of these signs a little better.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing quite well.
If I close one eye, maybe.
Yeah. Now, from a distance, I can see. Up close, that's a whole different story. But
here's Legacy at Harrington, I believe, is up next.
It's kind of got a Hawaiian theme to it.
Yeah.
Aloha from Harrington.
Very nice. Just great to see other communities in the county coming up for the parade. It is the county's fair, Central Kansas Free Fair. Pretty cool. Legacy at Harrington, skilled nursing care. Midwest Meats. If you have not been down to Midwest Meats, you are missing out. My goodness, check out the case of all kinds of just great steak and hamburger and anything you could ever need for your grilling needs. Locally processed, just really, really impressive.
Yeah, again, locally processed. That's really important.
Oh, Lynn Battishill is another sheriff candidate.
Yep.
From over in the Chapman area. It's just great, no matter who you support, that people are willing to put their name on the line, right?
Yep, absolutely. You bet.
And they want to get involved, and they want to help make their community and their county a better place.
In my home, my guess is this would be somebody that provides, OCCK is providing help to those to stay in their homes longer before they may have to go to assisted living.
They are the Home Health Division of OCCK.
Again, they do a great job, and it's very much appreciated. The Abilene Bible Baptist Church and Academy.
You know, Abilene really is a unique community. We have 3 parochial schools. So whether you're looking for public school or parochial school, there are so many opportunities here. And I think that's something to be really proud of.
Yeah, they're out there on the old bypass.
Right on the
40
west side of town
west
there.
side of town, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that far from the big water tower.
No, we have the Catholic school and the Christian Academy, and just really great opportunities and wonderful public schools as well.
And again, good, caring people, too, and educators. Don't knock educators in this part of the world just because of what I might say.
Up next, we have Kenny Rollifson. He is running for District 3 County Commissioner. You might also recognize Kenny from Abilene Machine.
Okay.
Running for office and getting his steps in. There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
Waving at the camera.
All right, coming up next is Solomon Valley Venue and Event Center. Okay.
Very nice. You know, it's so great that we have wonderful places to hold big events. People come back, they want to host family reunions and weddings and all kinds of things, and we have some really great spaces throughout Abilene and Dickinson County.
Yeah, Solomon would not be my first thought, but now it's nice to know it's right there.
Solomon's a great community. We are really fortunate just to have so many strong communities right here in Dickinson County.
And we got a bit of a stretch here, a break in the parade as it continues to move along.
Kids still look like they're engaged and having fun.
Well, absolutely. Okay, here comes another float. It's a demo derby car, it looks like. Or I hope I didn't get that wrong. At least I'm looking through another
Barlow.
pickup.
So this is Chris Barlow.
Okay.
Well, what in the world? Is that a former van?
It kind of looks like it used to be a minivan of some type, or maybe a four-wheel drive no, not an all-terrain, but a sport utility.
Very interesting. We have the VA.
Yeah.
Discover what matters most.
And B104.7. I believe they're from over in the Manhattan area.
Yes.
Sunny 102.5 over in Manhattan, driving through the parade.
We have some Abilene Public Schools. We have Dana Sprinkle, Assistant Superintendent, walking with some popsicles.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
Oh, check out those buses. And I'm going to bet they are still trying to find a couple bus drivers for this school season. Yeah. It's a great schedule and just a lot of fun to connect with the little ones.
Yeah, you actually get to know the kids and the students as they head to school.
And that's a pretty nice bus. I'm going to bet it has air conditioning.
It looks a little different than the Bluebird that I rode back in the day. So.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Amanda's Bakery and Bistro. Great community partners. Stop by during the fair or anytime throughout the year. You'll have a great meal or coffee or a special treat. They're just wonderful.
Oh, wow. Man, the candy that's getting tossed out here is amazing. No, I've always been...
now this is a great community partnership. Next door to them is Bombshell Boutique, and they're partnering on this float. I think that's just great.
Yep. Getting together, and right next...
Affordable Gravel.
Yeah.
If you have a driveway, that's who you need to call.
Well, that's I like that, how it fills and drives and probably spreads the gravel out as it goes along. You don't have to put it in a big pile. And
very impressive. Here's another horse group.
Yeah, and the youngsters wearing the helmets.
Safety first.
Yep. You got to have the safety. And let's see. Looks like a county commission candidate coming up here in just a second.
Oh, this is John Kohlhoff. He's running for Dickinson County Commission. He's currently an Abilene City Commissioner.
And going to head over to the county.
Oh, there's John right there with his Love Dickinson County shirt on. And Ike's 2.0 is now open at 14th Street. So it's the former Ike's restaurant rebranded as Ike's 2.0. Heard nothing but positive things about it. So go check it out during the fair week here or any other time.
May have to do that here in the near future.
Oh, this looks great. The Dickinson County Heritage Center. Check out that old wagon.
Oh, I love it. And I need to get down there someday. I've got some radio memorabilia from the day when I worked in KABI and
Oh,
Oldies.
how neat.
And I want to donate it. And,
I'm sure they would love that.
And in fact, I got audio of when Joe Engle touched down in the space
Yes?
shuttle. I did the play-by-play for that way back in
Wow.
1981.
That's amazing.
I want to donate that to the museum.
Oh, how
so.
cool.
Well, Julie, I think we're
Yeah.
pretty close to getting to the end
I
of the
think so.
parade.
People are starting to move around a little bit. I've reached the end of my sheet, so we're going to just wing it from here on out, right?
There you go. That's the only way to do it. Absolutely. Good-looking old pickup there. I'm not sure. It's a little tough to read.
For a better community, request
3ABN or
for your TV provider.
okay. Rolling Hills Zoo out west of Salina.
Very cool. Very
Yep.
cool.
Good and of course,
Sheriff's Department here, I think, signaling the end of the parade.
Well, Julie, it's been a real pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Tell me if people want to know more about Abilene. You're the lady to talk to. How do we get a hold of you?
Well, I say I am Abilene's unofficial cheerleader, and so I'm at the Convention and Visitors Bureau, or you can check us out on our website, AbileneKansas.org, on Facebook at Visit Abilene, or stop by our office in the Old Train Depot right in downtown Abilene.
It's wonderful. Thank you for helping with the parade today. You've brought a lot of knowledge, and it's been great. So
well,
thank you.
This is fun. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Again, our Central Kansas Free Fair Parade sponsors, Kansas Best Real Estate in downtown Abilene, inviting you to the 7th Annual Abilene Oktoberfest in downtown Abilene, the 20th and 21st of September. State Farm Agency of Amanda West, and Marshall Motors in Salina. Again, for Brian Dennett and Julie Roller, I'm Randy Picking. Have yourself a fantastic time at the parade, at the rodeo, at the fair. Be a part of it. Be a part of the great community of Abilene. So long, everybody.